Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here inside Suburban Ice Rochester as we get this one set to get underway between your 2018 Trenton Trojans and the Rochester Raptors here in a round-robin playoff game. Got a few seconds left here at the start of warm-ups, and then we'll be back for the beginning of this one. Stay tuned, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, getting ready for the start of this one. Trenton moving left to right in the red, and the Rochester Raptors moving right to left in a camo gray green trim for them. And we are set to have this one underway with the opening faceoff. Puck now will come back for the Trojans first, giving chase there. Howes now over along the near side boards now. Lesko picks it up there. Now puck over to the far side boards. Raptors will bring it over near side. They'll bring it into the offensive zone there. They'll make a move and send it right back out to neutral ice. Now this one sent back into the Trenton zone again. As moving forward there, trying to get past Howes, but they won't. Puck now to the end boards. Now around near side, Patnaud going to try and dig it out there for the Trojans. He's turned back the other way, though. Now to Glabe. Glabe now trying to move that forward. And still stuck back in the Trenton zone. Now over along the near side boards. A collision there with Lesko. He'll get the puck forward, though, for Howes. Howes now down the near side boards, around and behind. And the Raptors will pick it up there behind their own net, far side corner. They'll bank it off the boards. Puck comes loose. And it's in the feet there. Raptors trying to clear it out, but Howes holds it in there. Howes now at the circle, pokes towards the slot. Raptors are up now, a chance on the slot. Glabe lets one go, just miss on the near side there. And the Raptors will take it over far side. Hernandez holds there. Hernandez lets a shot go, rolling into the slot, knocked away. Glabe digging for it there. He's wiped out the play. No, make that Zuba. And the puck now over into the near side corner. Zuba fighting for it there. It'll be sent around far side. Now into the far side corner. Now along those far side boards, they'll break it out past Hernandez there, bank it down the ice, and the Raptors give chase. 10:25 to go here, first period. Trenton off the near side boards, off the official, and Trenton will put it back out to neutral ice. That one comes back into the defensive zone for Trenton for Glabe, and Glabe will move it forward down the near side boards. Now Rudy trying to make a move there, pass to Zuba. Zuba now into the slot. He's pushed, taken down, and the Raptors will send it back out to neutral ice. 2-on-2 developing there. Trojans trying to get back. Raptors into the offensive zone, winding up for a shot, saved by Buds, and over to the end boards. Now over to the far side corner. Rudy will pick it up there. Rudy now moving down the far side boards. Banks forward looking for Zuba, just out of his reach. And the Raptors will bring it back the other direction. Raptors now into the offensive zone. They'll drive towards the slot. Poked away there, and Raptors still on. Send one towards the net. In, and a save by Buds. And it's out in front of them. Still loose, and now finally stopped and a cover with 9:32 to go here in the first period. Danger on that one as young Walter Buds playing with fire in the crease on that one, and luckily no goal there. 9:32 to go, first period, scoreless between the Trojans and the Raptors. If you're out there and watching, seeing us in the chat world, feel free to give a shout out to who might be watching out there. As glad to bring you this one after the, I'll describe it, arduous and adventurous drive from the part south up here to Rochester on a Friday evening. One of those drives in youth hockey, I'll say. Puck now out to the circle there. Trenton trying to clear it, but they can't. Mason Patnod now giving chase over to the far side corner. Forward for Scott. Scott on the backhand out to the point, but not clear. And now into the slot. A chance here. Raptors in, but knocked away. Nice work by Matthews and Patnod there. And puck now loose for the Trojans. Out to the blue line. They'll force it out to neutral ice. Mason Patnod knocks it forward there. And to be Glabe giving chase down the far side. Shot goes wide. And the puck now along the end boards. Now comes over near side. Trojans trying to hold it there, but it's back for Scott. He'll keep it in the offensive zone. Now into the slot. Glabe lets a shot go off the defender's chest. And over to the far side boards. Raptors now pick it up. They'll bring it over near side. And battle for it along here at the near side circle. Raptors trying to get out of their defensive zone. Scott holding it there. Some pushing and shoving. Raptors send it out to neutral ice. And it will be Glabe back in his own defensive zone to pick it up near side. He'll circle back towards the near side boards. And he'll skate forward freely there. Pass forward now for Patnod. Now over to Rudy. And that one just too far out in front. Could not corral that one. And puck back out to neutral ice. Hernandez sends that in. And an offside call there with 8:11 to go here in the first period. No score. Face-off comes in front of the Raptors bench. Rudy to take this one. He'll win it over near side for Howes. Howes now into the offensive zone. Sends it forward on the backhand. Puck now over to the near side corner. Now along the end boards. They try and chip it towards the slot, but that's knocked away. Hernandez now battling for it along the far side boards. He'll use some size. Send this one towards the net. Oh, and almost snuck through on the goaltender there. As puck now over to the end boards. Now comes around near side. Howes holding it there. Deflected away over to the near side boards. They'll continue to battle for it there. And the puck sent back behind the net for the Raptors. Now puck over out to the far side boards. Raptors a pass here. That intercepted. Trenton will send it back in. And I don't know why we're calling offside there, as they should be playing the AAU rules with the tag up offsides, but are not at this point, as that brings the face-off with 7:28 to go here in the first period. Go Trojans from proud aunt of Hernandez tuning in. We're glad to see family along watching here, as we'll see if the Trojans can get the first one on the scoreboard here. Puck along the near side boards. Glabe trying to move that one forward. Now along the end boards. Puck comes over to the far side corner now. Raptors pick it up there. They'll move it down the far side boards. Going to be a race for it here. Matthews back to get that one, but heavy pressure here. And this one going to roll in and behind the net. And now touched up Matthews. Now to Patnod. Lucas Patnod. Pass over to Mason near side. Mason trying to bank it down the near side boards, and he will. Glabe giving chase. Will he be the first one there along the near side boards? Yes. But the angle cut off there. He's now around behind. Now in front. Backhand chance just misses on the far side post. And the puck goes over to the far side corner. Now Trenton trying to get it in front, but nobody home quite there yet. As now puck goes all the way around far side for Lucas Patnod at the point. He'll send one off a leg. That one going to deflect. Going to be a race for it. Matthews trying to cut down that angle. Raptors pushing it forward. In on the break. Into the slot. And poked away at just the last moment. Now over to the end boards. Patnod in there. Lucas sends it over far side. Now Glabe trying to get out of that corner. Now back to Lucas. Lucas Patnod trying to dig it out there. Dealing with two Raptors players. They are holding a stick there. But puck comes loose. Now forward looking for Glabe, but he's tied up there. Raptors now have it at the far side circle. Comes loose now into the slot. Raptors in. Shot saved by Buds. Falls on it there with 5:50 to go here in the first period. Able to knock that one down in front of him and then cover on that one. 5:50 to go here in the first period. No score from Rochester Trojans and the Raptors. face-off. Puck one back. Now looking for Zuba, but at the point, Raptors send one. That'll go miss near side off the side of the net. Now to Hernandez. Hernandez over to Scott. Scott moving forward, looking for Rudy out of his reach. Zuba trying to get to that one. He will get there, but then lose an edge. And now the puck over to the far side boards, held there by Rudy. Rudy trying to drive it forward, but the Raptors send it back out. Now back in. And another whistle here as they have called the non-delayed offside yet again here with 5:25 to go here in the first period. Puck dropped, and it'll go over to the far side boards. Hernandez has it there. He'll send it forward, and the Trojans give chase. Puck now around to the end boards. Rudy first one in there for the Trojans. He'll take it away. Now sends it out to the point for Hernandez. Hernandez over near side for Howes. Howes driving to the top of the slot, into the slot, and knocked away there. Raptors going to try and go the other way. Raptors now forward, pass there. Hernandez trying to cut down the angle, and he will. Nice job to push him to the outside and take that puck away. He's now tied up, though. Banks it over near side, and Zuba gets to it there. Zuba now trying to move it down the near side boards. He's forced back, sends a backhand forward, and that will be knocked down there. Neutral ice. King sends it deep for the Raptors. They'll go for a line change, and Hernandez back to pick it up there. Hernandez with speed down the far side boards. Puck out towards the blue line. Held, though, there at the point, and Raptors bring it in again, trying to get to the slot, but knocked away. Now pass forward here for Zuba. Zuba clearing it out to neutral ice. And both teams will give chase back into the Raptor zone. A chance here for Glabe, intercepts. He'll be driven over, though, to the far side boards. Now makes a move, a turn at the circle. Now driving towards the slot. Tries to get a shot off, and it does not. Not able to get that one off. Hernandez, though, now over. Back to Glabe. Glabe now driving into the slot. Lets a shot go. Whoa! And just missing on the chance for Lesko. Lesko now battling along the near side boards. Raptors trying to clear it out. They'll get it to neutral ice. Hernandez there. He'll send it back in. Trojans trying to get onside. They can't, but now Hernandez back to the blue line. Lets a shot go in. Score! Hernandez from the blue line gives the Trojans a 1-0 lead with 3:47 to go here in the first period. One nothing now. The Trojans lead on the goal by Hernandez. Shot from the blue line. Put him on net. You never know what's going to happen. Now it's Matthews moving it forward. Matthews into the slot. Trying to poke it away from him. He still has it. Lost one towards the net, but the Raptors pick it up. They try and go the other way. That one knocked forward, and it's going to be a race for the puck over far side. Raptors going to be the first ones to it. In front, Buds with the save, and knocked over to the end boards. Puck comes around near side. Raptors still circling. Send one towards the net again. Whoa! Rolling puck through. And Matthews trying to knock that away. He'll get it over to the far side boards. Rudy now a chance. Rudy skating down the far side boards. He's wiped out along the boards, and that will be a penalty call coming here on the Raptors. Trojans headed to the power play with 3:12 to go here in the first period. Yeah, glad to see we have a proud aunt out there cheering along with the woo on the Hernandez goal. Pretty excited about that one, I would say. And, thanks for us to do this. I am happy to do it. Glad to bring what we can to you as we enter in the late stages of this season. Glabe now on the faceoff. Out to Matthews. Matthews, plenty of room to shoot. In. Rolling puck, and the goalie will drop on that one with 3:06 to go here in the first period. And the Trojans with a minute and 25 seconds of power play time remaining here, late stages of the first period. Puck dropped. Matthews again. He'll let a shot go off a leg. Now trickles over to the far side corner. Raptors trying to dig it out there. Patnaud in there. Now comes to Glabe. Glabe driving in. Shot, and just misses high. Puck comes over to the near side boards. Howes with it there. He'll bank it around the boards. Mason Patnaud battling there along the end boards. Now puck comes loose, but Patnaud back on it again in the near side corner. Trying to get it towards the slot, but can't. Comes to Howes. Howes top of the circle. Howes with some room now. Lets a shot go. Tip in front. Mason Patnaud on the doorstep, and can't get one on that. Rebound opportunity. Now Howes. A little trouble with it there along the near side boards. It's going to be Ingram moving it forward for the Raptors. He's into the offensive zone. Glabe trying to knock it away, and does. Hernandez to pick it up there. Hernandez with some room. He'll skate it over near side. Now looking to make a move. Bringing it forward. That's off a stick, though, and a neutral ice. Now picking up there's Glabe. Glabe now forward into the offensive zone. Glabe makes a move. Knocked off his stick. He'll send it into the slot. Matthews a chance now on it. Backhand. Knocked away and over to the far side boards. Raptors pick it up there. That comes out and brought back in, and that will be an offside call. Hernandez was able to put that one behind the goaltender, but that went in on the offside, and it will be a face-off in neutral ice. See, we got a go Trojans out there. It was the Hernandez goal, shot from the blue line, and on that offside, they're going to take this all the way back down into the Trenton zone. Nice politicking by the Raptors coach there, trying to get to that one. But now, face-off will come back all the way in the Trenton zone. Raptors have it. They try and get it out to the point. Now that one intercepted. Here comes Rudy. Rudy now moving down the far side boards. Rudy has a step. He'll try and skate it forward. Now to Scott. Oh, into the slot, but just out of his reach. Now to the point. Patnaud a shot. Tipped in front. Zuba with a chance. Still loose. Off the post, and another chance. Zuba again. Now Trojans digging for it. It's Scott trying to get it in. They can't. Now Patnaud a shot. Now on the stick of Zuba. Backhand pad save, and the puck to the end board. Zuba taken down. Now Matthews lines up for a shot. In, rolling puck up high and deflected away. Rudy with it there. Rudy to Patnaud. Now look out, going the other way. Shorthanded chance. Matthews trying to cut that angle down. Will he get there? And he will. Good defensive work there by Matthews. Now over along the far side boards. Raptors have it there. They're back at full strength. Puck comes loose now. Chance here for the Trojans going the other way. It's Matthews. Matthews moves near side. Now across the blue line. He's into the clear. Winds up. Shot. Save. Rebound chance in front. Knocked away. And Matthews will be the first one to it again. 45 seconds to go in the period. Matthews, top of the slot. Lets one go off his own player, Rudy. Chance in front. Stick save on the Glabe shot there. Puck now over near side. 35 seconds to go in the period. Matthews holds it there. Sends it towards the net, and a stick save there by the Rochester goaltender. Puck goes around far side. Intercepted there by Patnaud. Patnaud sends it around the boards. 22 seconds to go in the period. Puck now behind the net. Mason Patnaud there trying to send it around for Glabe, but it's intercepted. And down the ice for Cherry Picker there for Rochester, but Matthews all over that one. Pushes it back out to neutral ice. 8 seconds to go in the period. Trojans pass over near side for Patnaud, just out of his reach. 3 seconds to go in the period. He's driven into the boards, and time will expire here at the end of the first. 1-0 your Trojan lead, and we will be back for the start of the second period in just a moment. Back here now for the start of the second period. 12 minutes up on the clock in this one. And it'll now be the Trojans moving right to left in the red. Stick tap from Hernandez to Buds there to get this period underway. Officials at center ice for the start of this one. And the Trojans looking to build on a 1-0 lead at the end of the first period. As Mason Patnaud has taken an aggressive face-off position there, and the officials are going to move him back his side of the red line. And now it was set for the start of the second period. Glabe wins that one over for Howes. House across the red line, now into the offensive zone, over off the boards and down to the end. Raptors try and pick it up there. They'll send it around far side. Howes on the backhand, holds there. Now to Lesko. Lesko looking for Mason Patnod in front. That one knocked away, and the Raptors bring it over near side. They'll try and use the near side boards. They'll send a pass to neutral ice, but that intercepted by Howes. Howes now forward for Glabe. Glabe into the offensive zone. He'll make a move, but knocked off his stick there. Raptors try and get it out to neutral ice. Glabe holds it again, though, and it's back all the way to the end boards. Raptors send it around far side. Now that one off the end boards, and the Raptors pick it up there. Raptors now over to the near side boards, and they'll skate it forward there. Raptors through neutral ice and taken away there. Hernandez picks that one up and over to the far side boards. Hernandez knocking it forward there, and that one sent deep. Raptors to pick it up there. Now off the far side boards. Now it's over off the red line. Now moving forward, here come the Raptors. Raptors into the slot backhand, and that goes wide over to the far side corner. Now puck out to the point. Raptors have it there along the blue line. They'll bank it in, and they're going to blow the whistle there for offside. And if it's going to be fair, that one should go all the way down as well. And they will, after discussion, bring that one all the way down, as I think the Trenton coaching staff got the a little bit of words from the officials about the way in which they asserted that should be a face-off in the offensive zone. Now puck down the ice after the face-off. Trenton going to be back to pick it up. Puck now over off the near side board. Zuba trying to move that one forward. Has that one in on an offside with 10:13 to go. Here in the first period, Trojans leading this one 1-0. We'll have a face-off in neutral ice. Off the face-off, puck goes over to the far side boards. Now sent down the ice, and the Raptors give chase there. Will it go for an icing? And it will, with 10:01 to go here in the first period. The Raptors don't like that call. And we've got a face-off now all the way back in the Raptors zone. 10:01 to go here in the second period. Well, this round-robin game here in the playoffs. Trojans looking for that #1 seed here, leading 1-0. 10:01 to go here. It's in the second period. Scoreboard says first, not our scoreboard, but the rink scoreboard. Here's a shot from the point. Rudy now trying to corral that one. Raptors picking up. They might have a man behind. Raptors now moving forward. Numbers. Oh, a push there, and that one will go over far side boards now. Wow, a late and crowd-influenced whistle, it appears, on that one. And we still have 10:01 to go here in the second period, as the scoreboard operator also not, well, I'll just say they're trying to figure this one out. And no, not calling a penalty, apparently. An offside call. Nobody knows what is going on here. As everyone confused, the face-off in the Trojan zone. The Trojan staff want to ask the question of what the heck is going on. Time doesn't run off the clock when the puck is dropped, and we've got what we'll just call a hot little mess going here. 10:01 to go here in the second period. As ready now for a face-off deep in the Trojan zone. We don't know why, but here we go. Oh, ESPN Recruiter's been checking out the eBay sales page for Buds Broadcasting. Not really under the name Buds Broadcasting, but if you're looking for any historical game use type jerseys and a variety of other Detroit sports memorabilia, I got you covered. Get your info in the chat. I know Buds should say ESPN Recruiter Uncle Brian looking for that Vipers game used jersey that I got out there. So always Uncle Brian good for an inside story during the broadcast. Puck dropped, and we are underway. Apparently still not running the clock. Now we're running the clock. 9:58 to go here in the second period. Puck along the near side boards. That one sent forward by the Raptors. Giving chase there will be Patnod. Patnod over along the far side boards. Pass forward there, and moving it forward is Rudy. Rudy off the skate of the defender, trying to push it forward. Gets it to Zuba. Zuba into the offensive zone now. Stuck in his feet. He'll turn. Now sends to the slot, but the Raptors knock it away there. And they've got numbers. Raptors coming in here. 2-on-1. Matthews going to poke it away, and does. Puck now over here into the slot, though, and picked up once again by the Trojans, and back out to neutral ice. Now the Raptors send that back in. No, they're going to call that clear. Not quite sure why, as now puck back through neutral ice. Comes over near side. Now the Raptors trying to bring it forward. They'll send it in. Buds with the save. No, shot and score. He got the pad down on that one, hopped up and over into the back of the net, and that will make it a 1-1 game here with 9:03 to go here in the second period. .903 to go here, first period, 1-1 score. And that'll bring the face-off to neutral ice. Puck dropped at the red line. Howes now brings it forward for the Trojans. Looking to answer back. He'll send it down the far side boards. Trojans give chase there. Puck along the far side boards. Raptors looking to break out once again there. Mason Patnod defending now. Just had a chance to get to Glabe, but couldn't. Now out to Howes. Howes chips forward to Glabe. Glabe now working, but forced to the outside. Now he'll drive the net again. He's on the backhand. Leaves in shot. Puck loose, and Glabe had lost his stick there. Couldn't get to that one. Howes pokes it forward, though. Glabe still trying to get to his stick. Looked like he might have kicked away there from him. And now the puck goes over to the far side boards. Howes trying to hold there. Raptors now moving it forward. They could have numbers again. They'll move it over near side. Hernandez trying to cut it off, and a great job there getting back for Howes as well. Now the Trojans trying to move that forward. Comes to Patnod. Now looking forward for Glabe, but it's out of his reach, and the Raptors pick it up there. They'll bank it over near side. Hernandez trying to cut that angle down, and he will. He'll send that forward. Glabe gives chase, and it's off to the end boards there. Now around far side. And out to Howes at the point. He can't hold it there and sends it back in. And they whistle for offside with 7:53 to go here in the second period. I think it's fair to say we're going to play the USA hockey rule, not the AAU hockey rule of offside here. At least that's what it looks like so far and how they've been calling this one. Give a quick shout out to Uncle Brian again. Ask if he is a big Spartan fan, is in the market for any of my game used Michigan hockey jerseys, as I've got a few of those up for sale as well for anybody watching on the broadcast. As now the puck forward. Here's a chance. Rudy in, shot, score! Rudy with the goal for the Trojans, and they take a 2-1 lead with 7:34 to go here in the second period. Rudy there puts the Trojans back on top. And the Trojans now getting set for the face-off, making a personnel change here. 2-1 lead for the Trojans, 7:34 to go, second period. Puck dropped, and it'll come back near side, back into the Trenton zone. Patnod back to pick it up there. He's in the corner. He'll send it around far side. Now over to the far side corner. Goes over for Lesko. He can't hold it there. Raptors send one towards the slot, and that goes through over to the near side corner. Now battling for it there is Lucas Patnod. He'll now move it over to Glabe. Glabe now over near side out to the blue line, and the Trojans poke it free there. It'll be Lesko sending that one down the ice. Will go for an icing call if it gets down there, and it does with 6:57 to go here in the second period. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff for the Raptors. Face off now to the left of the Trenton net. Zuba able to try and send that one out to the point off his leg and over to the near side corner. Now Zuba trying to knock that one forward and does. That'll go down the ice and will go for another icing call with 6:45 to go here in the second period. Set now for the face-off to the left of the Trenton net over here near side circle. And the Raptors come away with it there out to the point. In with a shot, deflected away, and just to the outside of that far post. Trojans pick it up there. They'll send it around. It's out to the point again. Raptors trying to dig it out there. Player from his bottom there picked up by the Trojans, though, and sent back out to neutral ice. Heavy forecheck coming here. Zuba on that one. He'll keep it in the offensive zone with Rudy. Rudy run into, but gets it forward. Zuba going to have a chance to chase it down. But the Raptors will knock it away, bring it over near side. Scott, nice work to get to that puck in the near side corner. Now out to Hernandez at the point. Hernandez sends one towards the net, knocked away before it got to the goal mouth. And the Raptors will clear it over far side. Now chance here into the slot. Zuba redirects and just misses over on the far side. Now puck comes over to the near side. Circle out to Hernandez at the point, and he's run into, whoa, collision there, and some pushing and shoving behind that play. Now the Raptors bring it forward. Raptors here into the offensive zone. Knocked away by House, pushed to the outside, and now off the end boards. Puck comes to the Trojans along the end boards, but they'll lose it here into the slot. Raptors, what a diving play there by House. Now puck will be sent back into the Trenton zone again. House on it there. He's got a chance here to move it forward. Raptors on a line change. House skating it forward. He's across the red line. Now into the offensive zone. Brings it over near side. Driving towards the slot. Puck for Rudy and just out of his reach. Raptors pick it up there. Raptors now skating forward. And now they'll move it across the red line. Over near side. Getting past Hernandez. They're into the clear. In on Buds. Making a move. Shot. And a miss there. Now it's picked up by Glabe. Glabe now trying to go the other way. Freewheeling hockey back and forth now. Glabe brings it across the red line. Comes near side into the offensive zone. Drives in. Tripped up. Where is the call? What are we looking at? Ridiculous. Into the slot. Oh my goodness. Take anybody out whenever you want apparently. Puck now over to the far side boards. Matthews in on that one. Matthews now forward to the circle. Back on his stick again. He'll send it towards the net again. In. Save. Rebound chance, and Glabe on the doorstep. Can't get a good piece of that one. And the puck goes over to the far side boards. They'll send it over near side, and it'll be Patnod trying to get to it, but taken away the other way. Here come the Raptors. In on net. Driving the slot. Poked away, and Patnod back on it there. He'll get it out to the blue line and back to neutral ice. Now, puck over near side. Raptors back in their own zone. Whoa, Barrick had a chance for an interception there. Puck over to the near side boards. They'll send it now, make it far side boards, I should say. Trojans trying to move it forward, but the Raptors going the other way. Glabe, whoa, a collision there as they were both going for the puck. And now the Raptors bring it over near side. They'll dump it in and give chase. Puck comes into the front of the net. Whoa, Matthews, look out. And the puck over far side now. A tip there forward. Has a chance here for the Trojans. Glabe making a move, pokes it forward. He'll be the first one to race for it. Can he get there in time? Backhand and just misses over to the far side corner. Now Rudy in on that one, lets a shot go. Raptors get it out to the point, but held by Matthews off a leg, and the Raptors trying to go the other way. They will. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Lucas Patnod getting back there. Raptors driving towards the slot, winding up, shot, glove save, Buds, rebound chance, cleared away over to the near side boards. Now another chance for it there. Trojans trying to dig that one away, puck in the feet there. And the Trojans get it out to the point. Can they get it out? Yes. And Lesko giving chase there. Now puck sent back by the Raptors. Trojans send it forward again, looking for Rudy. Back to Lucas Patnod. He'll send it over for Matthews. And that one dangerous, but puck now forward for the Trojans again. Now over along the near side board. Zuba has it there. Trying to get it to the slot for Lesko, but it's knocked away. 2:44 to go here in the second period. Trojans leading this one 2-1. Now over to the far side boards for Howe. Sent deep. Now it's off the end boards. Raptors back in their own zone, picking it up there. Puck comes loose. Going to be a chance for Hernandez near side. Hernandez sends it over to Scott. Scott now skating. He's on the backhand and sends it forward. No, that was Howe's. Howe's now sends it forward. Now off the corner and behind the Raptors net. Lesko with it there. Lesko looking in front. Now sends out to the point for Hernandez. Hernandez through traffic, lets a shot go, tip in front, and over to the far side corner. Now into the slot again for Zuba. Zuba tied up, though. Lesko into the play. Puck comes loose to Hernandez. Hernandez lets a shot go, and that is not offsides according to the rules these kids playing. You can see Hernandez frustrated with that one. 2 minutes even to go here in the second period, and that one called on the offside call. Face off now in front of the Trenton bench. And it's dropped. Puck goes over to the far side boards. Now to be sent in deep. 1:53 to go here in the second period. Trojans leading this one 2-1. Puck comes over to the near side boards. Now Hernandez a chance. Lets a shot go. Scott had a chance to tip, but couldn't get a stick on that. Didn't know it was coming. Now over far side. Raptors with a chance here. Hernandez trying to get back. And a nice angle there to take that one away. Hernandez down the near side. Now it comes loose for Howes. Howes into the offensive zone. Goes backhand. Drives towards the slot. He's run into, and that'll be a penalty call coming here. With 1:24 to go in the second period, the Raptor player acts as if he doesn't know what happened. Train wreck all of his own doing. 1:24 to go here, second period. And the Trojans lead this one 2-1. They'll have 1:30 of power play time up on the clock. Set now for the faceoff. Too many on the ice here, though, for the Raptors. They'll send one off as they'll have to get their stuff together here with 1:24 to go, second period. Puck dropped. Raptors trying to clear it out. Held there at the circle. Now over to the far side boards for Howes. Howes giving Glabe a chance along the end boards. Now Mason Patnod in there as well. Howes to the far side boards again. Now down for Patnod. Now back to Howes. Howes trying to send it over for Hernandez. Hernandez, top of the slot, lets a shot go. Rebound chance in front. Poked. Still loose. And still loose again. Goaltender down. Puck comes over to the far side boards. Glade picking it up there. He's working now towards the slot. Leaves for Patnod. Patnod trying to get it back to him. It'll go over to the far side boards. Held there by Howes, but now the Raptors going the other way shorthanded. 46 seconds to go in the period. Hernandez trying to cut that angle down and again does. Now puck around the end boards. Raptors wanted a penalty there as they're yelling at the young official over on the far side boards. 32 seconds to go in the period. This one comes through the slot and over to the far side boards. Hernandez chasing that down. Pokes forward for Matthews. Matthews trying to get it out of the zone. Pitchfork effort there by Hernandez. Back on his stick again. That one, almost intercepted. And now 16 seconds to go in the period. Raptors moving over into the slot. Intercepted by Howes. Nice work there. And puck over to the far side boards. Trenton now with 8 seconds to go in the period. Pushing it forward. A push and a shove. Now they get it to Glabe. Glabe with 3 seconds. Can't get the shot off. 1 second and into the slot. And time expires here at the end of the second period. Trojans leading this one by a score of 2-1. And we'll be back for the third period in just a moment. Period. That I don't need, though. No, because we don't have any more drink. I don't want to eat something dry and salty. I get my voice all. I don't want dry and salty with no drink. Huh? Oh, hey, everybody can hear me. I'm still talking. How's everybody doing? As forgetting that mute button, we're going to get this one back underway here. 12 minutes to go here in the third period, third and final period. 12 minutes to decide this one. Trojans leading this one by a score of 2-1, getting the final words of wisdom over from coaches Jerry and Ron at the bench, and they'll break away here, get this one underway. Trenton fans clapping on for their Trojans here. "12 minutes to decide this one. Puck dropped, and it comes back to the Trojans. Matthews has it there, trying to work it across the red line. Raptors push it back the other way. It's Lucas Patnod back for it there. He'll bank it over forward for Scott. Scott now over to the far side. Oh, and everybody politicking for an offside call there, including the head coach with a clap. I think he's the head coach. I don't know. As the aggressive clap, we'll call it. 11:43 to go here, third period. Rudy looking to win this face-off for the Trojans. He will over near side. Now pushing towards Matthews, but it's taken off his stick, and the Raptors go the other way. Raptors down the near side boards, taken away, though, by Rudy. Rudy will circle into the slot and move over to the far side boards. Rudy taking the long way around there, over to the far side. Now a miss here. Rudy trying to poke it forward, and he can't. No, though, it comes for Scott. Scott just out of his reach, pushing it into the slot. Goalie tries to cover in. Rudy shot. Score! Rudy from the slot gives the Trojans a 3-1 lead with 11:18 to go here in the third period. Raptors now off the faceoff. They'll move it in over down the far side boards. They'll send it to the top of the slot, but that intercepted. Glabe trying to go the other way. Puck comes loose. He'll chip it forward over near side, but nice defensive work there by the Raptors, but then right in on it is Patnod. Patnod sends that one deep over to the near side corner. Now it settles behind the Raptors net, and a collision there with Lesko trying to get to it. Now Glabe going to have a chance. Glabe working over on the far side boards, but the Raptors take it away there. They have trouble getting out of the zone, and puck comes loose for Hernandez. Hernandez sends that one back into the offensive zone, and the Trojans will give chase. Puck out to the blue line. Raptors send it out to neutral ice. Howes defends there, sends it in, and the Trojans giving chase once again. Now over to the far side boards. Glabe trying to hold it there, working with Hernandez. Hernandez chips it over near side. Going to be a race for the puck over near side, and held by Rudy. That forces the Raptors back. They'll send it out to the point. And that one will get back out to neutral ice. Hernandez there, sends it forward. Raptors send it right back the other way, off Glabe's stick, now to Rudy. Rudy now into the offensive zone across the blue line. He'll drive towards that far side circle, sends one in on net. That doesn't get through, and the Raptors bring it over near side. Line change coming for the Trojans. Interception here, though, by Howes. And still in the zone, but then sent back out over near side. Scott holding it there. Scott forward for Zuba. Zuba into the offensive zone, down the near side boards. Go into the corner there. Zuba battling for it, and the Raptors come out of the scrum with that one. Howes trying to hold it there at the point. He's down. Raptors will bring it forward, and now a penalty call coming here as the Raptors fans were looking for that one, and they'll get it with 9:37 to go here in the third period. Zuba will be headed to the penalty box. $9:37 to go here, third period. Trojans going to have 1:30 of penalty kill time to deal with here, making the final changes to the lineup. And coming out onto the ice there, Trojans now have their 4 on the ice. And it'll be Glabe to take this faceoff. It comes in on Buds. Buds sticks it away, now over to the far side circle. And now puck sent down the ice and all the way down. They're going to blow this for icing, and people are going to absolutely lose their mind. Puck along the end boards. The Rochester fans are saying they want to wave off on that one. And the coaching staff is losing their minds for the Raptors. What a bunch of interesting gentlemen. Now puck over off the far side boards. Puck comes into the slot. Now a chance here for Patnaud. Patnaud chips it towards that rolling puck. Oh, and just away at the last second. Now puck over to the near side corner. Now comes out to Matthews. Matthews battling for it there, trying to work it forward. Lets a shot go. That deflected away, and it's over to the end boards. Patnaud battling there deep in the offensive zone. Glabe there as well. Raptors trying to get that one out and down the ice. They'll bank it down the near side boards, and that will go for an icing call with 8:41 to go here in the third period. That will send them down for an icing call back in the Raptor zone. Let's just watch this effort here by the Rochester coaching staff as they're going to coach up the officials here to get them for what they are looking for. And what a ridiculous show here from Rochester. Help if they got the rules for league play right as well, in my opinion, but that's a whole different circumstance to talk about later. 8:41 to go third. We don't know what the pregame talk was, so I don't want to be too harsh on that. But the Rochester effort on the officials here strong, as puck now off the end boards. Glabe now trying to send it. He'll have it over far side. Hernandez holding it there. Puck along those far side boards. Rudy now helping out there as well. Rudy trying to get that forward. Raptors bank it off their own end boards. Now they're tied up well behind their net. They're on the power play, but tied up back in their own zone. Rudy heavy on the forecheck there. Raptors now trying to send a pass forward. They're back in their own zone. They'll now skate it forward. That one knocked away. Hernandez trying to get back in that play. And how is that not offside? And it is, with 8:05 to go here, third period. Trojans leading this one 3-1. And the faceoff will come here in neutral ice in front of us. And no, now make it over in front of the Trenton bench there. Rudy to take this faceoff for the Trojans. Puck dropped, and it's sent forward. Raptors have it there. They'll bring it back near side, now into the offensive zone. Now pushed right back out the other way. They'll now skate it forward across, and offside once again. 7:54 to go here in the third period, and that'll be another offside call against the Raptors. Officials getting the start of this one set off the face-off over off Matthews' stick. Raptors pushing hard down the near side boards. Trojans trying to clear it out there, and puck will be banked forward, but held in at the point there. Raptors now with it at the near side circle. Matthews knocks it away. Now that one through the goal mouth over far side. Now to Lesko. Lesko banking off those boards. Now forward for Zuba. Zuba one man to beat, trying to drive that one forward. And the Raptors poke it away. They'll be forced back behind their own net. Come over near side. Rudy intercepts there with the help of Zuba. Now back to Rudy. Now into the slot here. Lesko lets a shot go off a leg, off a stick, and over to the far side. Now set in on the goal. Puck loose and a whistle there with 7:12 to go. Here in the third period, the Trojans leading this one by a score of 3-1. Fresh set of legs out there for the Trojans. Glabe, Barrick, and Patnod up front. Matthews and I believe Lucas Patnod are the defensive pairing there. Glabe wins it over, and it is to Lucas. Now along the far side boards, Raptors trying to bring it forward there, but it's intercepted by Mason Patnod. He'll send that back down the ice near side. Excuse me, now that one to Glabe. Glabe now trying to drive that forward. Uses a skate, now back on his stick, sends it towards the end line. And the puck will come over near side corner. Raptors trying to drive it out there. Matthews holds at the point. And the puck now comes loose. Lucas Patnod steps in to try to get to it. And Raptors, whoa, had a chance to go the other way. But Mason Patnod knocks it right back in for the Trojans. 6:35 to go in this one. Puck over near side. Now Matthews has it there. Matthews lets a shot go. That tipped up high into the air. Raptors trying to drive that forward. They'll get across their own blue line. Now across the red. Skating over far side. Poked away by Glabe. And now back out to neutral ice. Glabe trying to use those boards to get it forward. Raptors trying to push it back the other direction. And Trenton forces it forward. Raptors now down the far side boards. Tipped away. Lucas Patnod sends it back the other direction. Raptors now send it all the way into the Trenton zone. But the boys in red pick that one up. Skated over near side. They'll get to the red line and send that down the ice. Icing waved off on that one. And the puck to the end boards. Now over far side for Lucas Patnod. He'll battle there. Now gets it to Barrick. Barrick. Now puck will come off the end boards. Banks near side. Mason Patnod heavy on the forecheck there. Barrick as well. Puck over to the far side for Lucas Patnod. He'll send it right back around the boards again. 5:34 to go here in the third period. Now to Lucas Patnod again. Banks off the boards again. Now to the top of the circle. And forced back further into the Raptors zone once again. Puck now brought over near side. Howes has it there. Howes around the boards. Now to the end boards. Raptors pick it up there and try and get it past Howes again. They can't. And Raptors, though, now try to bring it forward. And Rudy knocks it away over to the far side boards. Now Rudy with it out at the blue line. Comes loose. Now Zuba with a chance to move forward, but it's knocked off his stick. And comes back near side for Howes. Howes with a burst of speed moving in. Top of the circle, makes a move. Backhand chance towards the slot. Now forehand into the front, and Rudy was on the doorstep. Could not deliver. Now puck over to the far side point. Comes for Zuba. Zuba circles. Zuba now drives in. He's run into. Puck comes loose, and that'll go back down the ice. Giving chase there is Hernandez. 4:35 to go here, third period. Hernandez banks over off the far side boards for Rudy. Rudy into the offensive zone. Off the end of his stick. Raptors will pick it up there, but Rudy right back on it. Rudy to Zuba. Zuba standing on his ground. Lets a shot go. Scott now into the slot. Shot. Puck deflected away and over to the near side. Raptors banking it off the near side boards, trying to move it out of their defensive zone. They will, but tied up there, and that puck down loose for Hernandez. 4:10 to go here, third period. Hernandez now back over. Turns near side. Hernandez trying to skate that one forward. Gets to the backhand out to Zuba, but then back into the defensive zone for the Trojans, then right back out. Rudy battling there now. Howes. Now to Hernandez defensively, and puck comes loose for Howes. Howes skates it over far side. He'll move up, bank off the near side boards. Looking for Scott, just out of his reach. Puck comes loose. Now over skating there, but the Raptors will have to send that back into the offensive zone. They'll dump and chase. No icing here. Puck along the near side corner now. Trojans trying to dig it out there. They'll get it out to the point, but held there by the Raptors. Raptors now send a shot in. Now a deflection over to the far side circle. Shot doesn't come through, and Glabe picks it up there. Glabe skates it over near side. 3:15 to go here in the third period. Glabe making a move. Glabe with some speed. 3 Trojans moving it forward. Glabe now and Scott together. Glabe over near side. In on net. Winds up shot off the mask and up high over to the far side boards. Now the Raptors send that one back out to neutral ice. Collision there in front of the bench. And that'll bring us a whistle with 2:55 to go here in the third period. Trojans leading this one by a score of 3-1. Face-off will come in front of the Rochester bench. Rudy to take this one. Puck dropped, and it'll sneak forward for the Trojans. Lesko trying to poke it forward, but it comes back for Patnod. Patnod sends it in, And the delayed offside does not exist in this game. 2:49 to go here, third period. The immediate offside called there, and we will get another faceoff going here just outside of the Raptor blue line. Puck dropped, Rudy for Patnod. Patnod sends that one forward. And the puck now comes over near side boards. That one goes back for Matthews. Matthews back inside his own zone. He'll circle near side. Now heavy pressure from the Raptors. Puck comes over near side for Patnod. Patnod now to Rudy. Rudy skating forward with Lesko. Rudy now in, top of the circle, pushed down, and a very weak-looking penalty signal from the official, but he will call that penalty, I do believe, with 2:19 to go here in the third period. It will be a penalty call coming for the Raptors. That'll send Trenton to the power play with 2:19 to go here in the third period. Glebe now on the faceoff. Puck comes over to the near side corner. Puck along the near side boards for Howes. Howes holds it in the zone there. Mason Patnod now battling along the end boards. Now over for Howes. Howes chipping it forward into the corner. Howes now lets a shot go through the goal mouth and over to the far side corner for Lesko. 2 minutes to go in this one. Out to Hernandez. Hernandez makes a step. Looking to let a shot go. Now sends one towards the net. Chance in front for Patnod to clean that up. Now Patnod looking for Glebe. Patnod from a knee tries to get it forward and can't. Hernandez now along the blue line. Nice work to hold it there. He'll let his shot go off Lesko, but comes back to Hernandez. Hernandez shot low, in on net, knocked aside and over to the far side boards. 1:36 to go here in this one. Raptors, though, now shorthanded, a chance to move it forward, but they'll circle back. They're along the far side boards. They'll send it in, trying to work past Hernandez. He'll knock it away. And here come the Trojans. Trojans with room to work. It's Glebe. Glebe into the offensive zone. Comes near side. Nicely defended there by the Raptors. Laying all out for that one. But Howes comes away with the puck. Now out to the point for Glebe with the shot. Into the slot. Mason Patnod tries to get to that one. And can't. Raptors with 1:05 to go in this one. Trying to get back. They'll go over far side. That intercepted, though, by Glebe. Glebe now over for Howes near side. 1 minute remaining in this one. Howes down the near side boards. Pressured there, comes over to the near side corner. Battling for it there is Howes. Howes now sends it around behind the net, and it'll go over to the far side corner for Rudy. Rudy to Hernandez. Now this one top of the slot, a chance here. Lesko taken out of the play, and puck comes over near side for the Raptors. Raptors now through neutral ice, sending it forward into the offensive zone. They'll now make a move. 30 seconds to go. Shot in, rolling past. And off the side of the net. It'll come over near side now. Trenton trying to clear the zone down the near side boards. 20 seconds to go in this one. Knocked forward. Here's Rudy. Rudy now skating it forward. Had a man in front was Glebe, but Rudy will carry it forward. Rudy now over to the far side boards. Has Glebe in front. That one off the end boards. 8 seconds to go in this one. Chipped over back far side. Rudy will chase it down there. 3 seconds to go in this one. 2, 1. And that'll bring us to the end of this one. The Trojans will celebrate a victory here in Rochester. Trojans take this game by a score of 3-1 and conclude their round-robin play here in the first round of the playoffs, undefeated and headed into the next round as the number 1 seed, if all holds true as I expect it does, based on my look at the standings before. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Trojans win this one by a score of 3-1 over the Rochester Raptors. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great evening.